Hi, parents of Virgo children. Welcome to your tarot treat for the week of April 17th through the 23rd. So I'm just going to pick 3 cards, see what it's about, and we're going to go from there. Why is it such a heavy? Let me see. Thank you. Yep. Yeah. That's what I thought. Oh. Okay. For Virgo children this week, I do feel some small, and I feel the need to say that, small injustice. This is wherever your child has Virgo placements in their chart. Something did not work out as they had planned, and they are butthurt. Like it's taken the wind out of them a little bit, I feel. Let me just double check. Let's make sure I'm getting this right. But you're coming out of that energy. So they have the Justice in reverse. They have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. And they also have the 9 of Wands in reverse. This is the transforming card. So there was an injustice, all the hard work that they put into. They didn't get the reward out of it that they hoped. They did feel weary, tired. But they will come out of this energy. They are in the process of like revamping, and getting their strength back. Excuse me. So for parents of Aries children, you have the 8 of Swords, and you're struggling with a plan of action. Like you're struggling with how do you navigate something. And I do feel that you could be making it difficult or more complicated than what it has to be for you. You're in your head about something. That's serving as a distraction. I'm trying to see if this is external or related to your child. No, there's something with a very simple, straightforward solution that is distracting you and keeping you from really being all in with your child. Excuse me, as it pertains to them. I feel like you do have an awareness of it. I do feel like you are upset or sad that this didn't work out for them, that you are offering some empathy. But you too are also stuck in your own head about something that didn't go well for you separately, and you're trying to figure out how to navigate that. But the answer is really simple. You're in your head about it more than what you need to. If you can find a way to remove or separate yourself from what you perceive, like if you look at it like, okay, if I were my own best friend, what would I tell them to do? And it would be the answer that doesn't have all the emotional attachments to it. And that's what you got to get rid of. And once you do that, it's going to feel, you know, but you just got to do it because that is the answer. And it's because you're worried about the outcome of the other person. How is the other person going to perceive this, or what's their response going to be? Whatever. Try not to worry about that, please, and thank you. Taurus parents, you're coming out of a stuck energy. I feel like you're healing from whatever this was. I don't feel like it's not coming like it's, you two could have a mutual person that caused pain just differently. Like if it's a spouse or if it's a family member, that person has already caused you pain in the past. and you've just grown callous on how to deal with this person in your family, but your child is new to that. Like, that's their first injustice or major injustice with this person, and you are offering perspective and helping you guys kind of heal and work together on how do we not let this happen again. It's kind of the thing that I'm getting. You're taking from this lesson, like, no, I don't want my child to continue to experience this. So how do I help them? And how do I help myself have healthy boundaries in my family? Because it's something that you have not healed from. You haven't taken the steps to be proactive about creating those healthy boundaries and standards for yourself first. And once that is completed, then it's like you have a better opportunity to help them to keep this exposure from happening again. With Gemini parents, you guys have the 5 of Cups in reverse. So I see you revisiting a past situation. Maybe this is causing you to revisit a past situation. Maybe this is dealing with family about a past situation, and you're going back to it like, you know what? You know, but I see a victory in this, especially with you revisiting. And again, by this time, we will be heading into Mercury retrograde. So something from your past, a lesson from your past could be coming back for you to revisit to heal. And that's going to benefit your child too. So it could be like a mutual energy in your family, and that together you and your child, along with some of the other signs, are creating a plan so that this doesn't happen again. But I see Mercury retrograde being very beneficial to you. Hello, Mercury is your ruling planet, bringing up anything that I see closure. So things are going to come up a lot like clockwork, like bam, 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 like little nuggets, little epiphanies are going to come up for you. And I feel like this is going to be a key season for you for growth. And you're going to use like these rapid fire thoughts and things, and it's going to heal you on the inside. And then it's also going to provide perspective for your child. Cancer parents, you have the 3 of Wands or 3 of Cups in reverse. You're separating yourself from an energy because of this. I see you cutting somebody off. Maybe it was a friend or somebody that you were dating, excuse me. But I see it as an external association that was like coming from you, obviously, if you're cutting them off. But I feel like it's a partnership, a friendship, or something that you're like, no, our friends can't hang out together anymore, or something, or our kids can't hang out together anymore. But because there's like an unhealthy characteristic that could have and probably has been bothering you for some time, you could be cutting this off. I know this doesn't help because it's not like, I see some people intentionally trying to cut this off before Mercury retrograde starts. Yes, we are in the shadow. But I see that happening. I just see there's a cutting off of a friendship or a connection because of something that either they said or their child said in relation to your own child, and you're like, nope, sorry, we're done. Leo parents, yeah, there's quick communication coming in. For some reason I see you sending a message to a school, or you handling this very swiftly. I don't see communication coming to you. I see you being the communication. I see you being the one going in, and like, whether it's school or just, I feel fire. So I don't feel like somebody's coming to tell you something. I feel like you're being proactive and sending a very clear message out to somebody else about how you feel about the situation with your Virgo child. Virgo parents of Virgo children, you have the King of Wands. I see you being very analytical. I don't know why. You're not You're not pursuing, like there's a hesitation, a restriction, and anxiety about how do I approach this? How do I move forward? So you are in analysis paralysis mode of trying to figure out the best way to navigate this situation to undo the injustice for your child. For you, it could be something in school, like something that happened in your child's school, and you're like, how can I get the best result? How can I get the most highest good or whatever for my child? So it's like the plan of that. You're still navigating the plan on how to go about doing this. Moving on to Libra parents. Yay. This is kind of your energy. It's air, but it's different than the star, but this card just speaks to solutions, optimism, brightness. And I see you turning this around like really encouraging your child to see the good, to see how this works for their benefit, or downplaying what didn't work out and focusing on what did. But I see your child feeling better emotionally. I see your child growing in confidence and not taking this infraction as a big deal. It's just like, all right, daddy, mommy says I'm good. All is well. This is going to work out. I see that. Excuse me. Moving on to Scorpio parents, the Magician in the reverse. You're holding off. You're waiting for the dust to settle before you execute any plan. And you're needing all of the information. You're needing the full timeline. You're needing all the ducks to be in a row, all the pieces to be put in the puzzle before your plan can be clear on how to execute. And I hear revenge. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm like, yep, it doesn't surprise me. That's Scorpio energy. Yep. But you're going to be very calculated, and you're going to get away with it where nobody's going to know how you did it, what you did, where it came from. It's just going to be like a domino effect or a chain reaction that once you set it off, all the pieces will just fall, and then you will be nowhere close or attached to this. It's very stealth of you. Sagittarian parents of Virgo children. Aw. I see you reaffirming their faith and nurturing them. Lifting them up and helping them to see that this is small in the big scheme of things. And telling them, don't let this injustice stop you. And more of it being a reflection on the other people and their problems than your child by any stretch of the imagination. You have people that are looking out and that are giving you information. So I feel like you have a witness that saw whatever this was, and they're giving you the extra pieces that were missing in order for you to say, oh yeah, because Tina's mom or whoever, like, she got it from her. This is how this happened, or this totally, you have inside knowledge from somebody that gives a backstory and a more complete picture and understanding to the situation that helps, encourages, and motivates your child to get out of this funk and not to worry about it. Capricorn parents, you have the High Priestess in reverse. The need to be straightforward in your approach to this is fine. Usually the High Priestess speaks about intuition or being aware of certain things. And it's almost like you're saying, no, I don't need to do that. Like it is intuition, but you already have a knowing, like you already have the answer, And it's a practical, very linear solution. So it's not something, it's like you have all the pieces. There's nothing, no key parts to this equation as far as what happened. There's none, like you don't need to fill in the gaps with intuition. It's very clear, and you have all the pieces that you feel that you need to arrive at a conclusion and an answer and a solution to help with this with your child. Aquarius parents of Virgo children, you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I feel you like not happy about this at all. I don't know why, like there's a like a saving of money or reserving some funds set aside for something. Something, I guess maybe you feel like something pertaining to this is going to cost money, and so therefore you're setting it aside. But I do feel a withholding of money. I feel a cautiousness, like, you need more time. And I don't, like, is this pertaining to the child or no? I feel like this is you. I feel like personally on some level, you are getting something together. Like money, setting aside funds, setting aside resources. You know, your child could have, like from the last reading, your child could have both Leo and Virgo placements, which is not uncommon. Maybe if they have a Virgo sun, they have a Leo moon rising. Venus is always a big one because Venus doesn't go too far from the sun. So you could be the same parent dealing with the same child, you know, with Virgo and Leo energy. And this is just confirming, like, you're getting your money set because you're done with this, whatever it is. Pisces parents, you have the sun. You're going to make it better. You have a way with words. You have a way with emotion. You have a way with support. You have a way with your presence that's just going to light up your child. And whatever the situation was, it's going to make it feel better. All right. Thank you, parents, for your time and energy. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. And take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon.